everyone! Hey Drew, you've never heard of Amnesia? Sorry, I just came in and Drew's like, I've never heard of this. Now I'm wondering if it's the cult classic part or if it's the Amnesia part. Um, I know, isn't it so cute? Look how cute I am. I love girly outfits, honestly. I really do. I just don't want to be a girl. um, It's super cute. It's super cute. I love it. I love it. And this isn't even like additional wardrobes that I've downloaded or anything. This is just what comes with the set. So, yeah, this is princess hours. I'm a pretty princess today. Um yeah, so we're gonna play Amnesia, which I've never played, okay? And this game is over a decade old, okay? Came out in Japan, I think in 2012. It might have come out later than that, but sometime right around then. Let me scoot up, scoot up. Doop. There we go. There we go. Anyways, and I've owned this game since I started playing Otome games. It was one of the first ones I bought on Steam. This was before I even knew what itch.io was, and I've just never played it. Ah, okay, Drew. Yeah, so if you definitely wouldn't know it unless you know the big console uh, games. So mobile wouldn't have. Well, actually, I do think that you can. I think it's on the Play Store actually. Um, it's super cheap on Steam and the Play Store, but they recently ported it to the Switch 2 years ago. 2 years ago, they ported it to the Switch. So 2023, and they also released the second part of the game, which is called Amnesia Crowd, and which hadn't been released in the well, I was going to say the US, but really it's anywhere besides Japan. So, yeah, they just recently released the second game, so they ported the first to the Switch because Otomate uh, made this game. And if you don't know who Otomate is, they are, as I call them, the big tomato. Because it's not spelt tomato, but that's how they say it. It's spelt automate, like that. But they say automato. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't know why they decided to go with that. Um, and they are the largest developer of Otome games in Japan. Um, for console, that is. You know what? Probably overall, because they've been in let's see, they've been doing Otome games for at least 20 years, or about 20 years, I think. I think in 2002 was when they first started. Um, so they're older than Voltage, and they're older than most mobile gaming companies, and they're kind of what people consider the golden standard for Otome, which sucks a little, honestly, because 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 I don't really like them, and I don't really like their company. But seeing as how they are the biggest producer and developer of Otome games, you kind of stuck, giving them money if you want to play big game titles. However, I'm so happy because the last couple of years, a lot of people have been branching off who worked for Otomato and they're making their own companies. And those games have been coming out over here. Well, I say over here, but I'm in Japan now. So in the worldwide, I guess I should say. They've been translated to English and, they're going more for the global market. So it's really cool. It's really cool the fact that uh, groups are creating their own brands to get out from Otomato. But that kind of actually goes into something I wanted to talk about before I started Amnesia. So we're gonna get a little history lesson. Ah, Drew. You gotta make me blush. Thank you. um, yeah. Ah, thank you. So, a little history lesson. Uh, you know what? You know what? I think I might start up the game first, and then we'll launch into the history lesson, so people have something to look at. um, I don't know. I don't know. I've got things to say about Automato and especially this game Amnesia. In fact, I was telling Scum I'm gonna I'm gonna stream this game, but I'm that meme where they're like, yes, I will reblog this, but the whole time I'm shaking my head no. My hips move too. I'm shaking my head no. So that you know I don't agree with the company's practices. It's funny, it's funny. Um, yeah, let me set us up for streaming. I gotta get way up close down here. Yeah, something like this. This is where I think my box is going to be. Oh, too low. Uh-oh. Here we go. Hey, hey. We're trying something different today because I can't get the screen to fit in my screen box. So we're doing something different. I know I missed and I was peeking. So we're not using the box today. We're just going to have it overlay in the background. Yeah, screen boxes are pretty evil. So let's see. Let's see. I don't have it running. I had it running, but it was loud and I didn't like hearing it. So I'm going to turn it on again. The only reason I haven't adjusted the sound is because I wanted to see the intro video and I wasn't sure what would happen if I clicked start. So this is all new to me, okay? This is all new. I've never really ran this game before, but we're gonna start it up. Oh no! It's huge again. And so loud. So loud. Let me. Right there. There. That's where we want it. See? Automato. I'm gonna be quiet because it's so loud right now, and I want to watch this. I'm gonna have so much fun. Because I know so much about this game without ever playing it. Oh, you know what, Drew? You're right. Okay, this is a lot longer than I thought it would be. Oh, thank God, we're done. Okay, so then it clicks to this screen, which says click to start, and I didn't know what would happen. But I'm gonna turn this shit down. It is so loud. No, that is not right. Okay, I don't know how this game is so loud. That was on middle volume? That's ridiculous, guys. That's so loud. And I don't like your sound effects. Sound effects is. You know what? I have to leave the voices that high, though. Um, Kakihara Tetsuya is also in here, so I'm kind of stuck because yeah, Kent looks like Sasuke. Um, now that you mention it, uh, and I always thought I'd go for Kent because he's uh, lovingly referred to as Belt Boy. He has a lot of belts, and I love belts. I love the strappy straps. Anyways, I always have to leave the voices on high because they always end up being so quiet. So we're just gonna do that. Oh, but I need to do game settings. Text window, text speed, super fast, guys, super fast. And autoplay, super fast. That's what we do. I don't think that sound turned it down that much, did it? Let me see, where am I? Yeah, it should be good. The music sounds good, right? Because my mixer says that it's not super loud to me. Belt Boy, you know what? You're right. On the day after Serial's sequel release. I did not plan it like that, but here we are. I'd like Kent more than Serial, I think, because Serial's route, while interesting, uh, it's okay. So your volume is full blast and the music is a little quiet. Quiet compared to me or quiet in general? Why can I hear it so loud? Oh. Scum saying everything's quiet. Maybe Scum's deaf from having too many games blast in her ears. Thank you guys. Thank you for being my soundboard. Okay. So, what we gonna talk about? Thank you, Scum. I love when you give me tears. What we're gonna talk about is we're gonna talk about Otomate and their shitty practices and Hanamura, who designed the characters for Amnesia, and how Otomate has been protecting her for 10 years. Okay? Okay? It is supposed to be quieter than me. Is that not good? Like, should I turn it up a little? You guys are giving me mixed signals. It's kind of nice music, though. Unfortunately, that's something that's always really great about Otomato's games, is that I love their music. They get... Okay, we good until someone new complains. Oh, thank you, Drew. Thank you. Okay, well then, yeah, now it sounds... Then I think that sounds good. That was my intention. So... No, you're not sorry. There's no reason to be sorry. So... Oh, it came out in 2015 over here in the US. So there you go. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, Amnesia Memories was released here in the US. No, yeah, you're not sorry. No, Drew, you're not sorry. I know, I said that wrong, okay? And while it hasn't received as much criticism in North America or even worldwide, as there have been issues in Japan specifically about Otomato and their business practices. Um, it's mainly because we don't actually interact with Otomato. Axis is the one who translates most of the games, and they are a completely separate entity than Idea Factory, which owns Otomato. Okay? So I have a hard time wanting to play this game because Hanamura, the artist, uh, several years ago, a lawsuit was filed against her for tracing. Somebody who worked at Otomato left the company and filed a lawsuit that Hanamura had been copying her work, and supposedly copying lots of other people's work for a very long time. Very, very long time. And it actually went to court, guys. Like, this is big, okay? I know the United States is sue happy, so we have lawsuits all the fucking time about everything, but Japan doesn't, okay? So this is a huge deal that this actually had a lawsuit that went all the way through and came to a conclusion. Now, some people don't believe that Hanamura was tracing. A lot of people believe that Hanamura was tracing. And unfortunately, the lawsuit ended in a not guilty verdict. And the reason for that, the judge specifically said that while they're giving a not guilty verdict, that doesn't mean that there isn't an overwhelming amount of evidence to suggest that tracing is happening. However, out of all the evidence that was given, which was an overwhelming amount, like 1,500 pieces of evidence, okay? The judge determined that not all of them could be easily considered to be tracing, basically. And because of that, because there is a reasonable doubt or enough of a percentage that it wasn't all tracing, she got a not guilty verdict. Now, a lot of people will be like, well, that means she's innocent. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a couple of reasons. First off, because Hanamura, actually had to go to court for this. But also because Hanamura has been working for Otomato for 15-ish years, and she was the character designer on this game Amnesia. This game Amnesia was also involved in a tracing scandal. Apparently, one of the merchandise items that came with the special release pack was directly taken a tracing of a Boy Love game. She just put her character in it. And it is a one-for-one tracing. Like, there's no doubt about it at all. However, Otomato said, oh, yeah, some new intern apologized and resigned, and it's that person who did it, not Hanamura, okay? And while that may be the case, the fact that dozens of people then claim that she's been tracing their stuff for years under Otomato's name, now, while I think that's a very shitty thing to do, the thing is that clearly Otomato is really the one to blame here because supposedly artists who have worked for Otomato have said that they are pressured to trace over other people's stuff. And Otomato is, in fact, protecting Hanamura by going, yeah, no, all that's false. And if, well, I mean, we know the tracing thing happened 10 years ago, but, and that they claimed some random new person quit, which can't be proven, okay? So that's the thing. Hanamura drew most of the stuff in this game, and I think she's a thief. And I think she's a thief based off of the fact that this was not the first time, in fact, many times, that she's been accused of tracing. And I think Otomato is the one who's not just protecting her, but also, you know, instigating it, basically, pressuring her into doing it, and so on and so forth. So anytime she comes up as an artist on a game, I'm always very wary about playing it. Unfortunately, I bought Amnesia before I knew like anything about Otome because this, like I said, was one of the first games I bought on Steam. Because it's like 10 fucking bucks, guys. So like, if you want a cheap game, it's a cheap game. Yes, juicy gossip before going in. I just have to get this out because the amount of times, people have played other games and been like, huh, this art looks like Amnesia. And I'm just like, no, please don't say that because Hanamura... Actually, one of the other games, somebody did say this too. They were playing it and they were like, oh, this art really reminds me of Amnesia. And I'm like, ooh, because that was the person who actually filed the lawsuit against Hanamura. So I'm like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. So yeah, I had to get all that out. I had to get that out because like, even though she's not guilty or was, you know, deemed not guilty, I don't agree with those practices. Yeah. If it's true. So I'm gonna try my best not to critique the art. Because I have a lot of feelings about it. And we're gonna go in for the story. Now, Amnesia, for those who have played, because as you can see, this game is 10 years old. This is my first playthrough, okay? So, just like the rules, no spoilers, please. Although I know an awful lot about this game because it is so old that people think they don't need to spoiler it anymore, which is not true because we have new people coming into the Otome community all the time, okay? Like seriously, we get... Even Drew here was like, I've never heard of Amnesia, and it's like, yeah, I mean, if you play mainly mobile games, you wouldn't necessarily. It is actually on the Play Store, and it is also only like 10 bucks on the Play Store. I wouldn't suggest buying it, okay? Because it's probably going to be a memory hog. Like, it's going to take up a lot of your hard drive space. But there are certain critiques that we're gonna see, and this is the game that introduced so many people to the cage. You'll know it when you see it. And also I hear that the MC, most people don't like her. But you know, I'm cool with blank slate MCs. The cage. Yeah, no, seriously. This really is the Otome for the cage. If you say the cage, everybody knows what you're talking about if they've heard of it. So we're gonna go into it. We're gonna go into it. We're gonna look at some of the other options because I always like to check those things. Let's see, let's see. Okay, okay, everything's good. We did the sound. I might have to adjust those voices because I don't know how high that's gonna be. Oh, look, it's made for a controller. Oh, right, because it was the Vita. PS Vita, PlayStation Vita, okay? Which didn't do well in the US, but was huge in Japan. And I'm just using a mouse. I use a mouse, so, because I play on the computer. Okay, everything looks good. It also says mini games down here. I'm kind of curious on that. Well, thank you. They gave me a mouse tutorial right here. Cool. Okay. That's not normal. But I guess that's good. That's how old this thing is, guys. Well, that's a noise. So, some of the cool things about the work that Otomate used to do a long time ago is while they're known for their visual novel format, we they've changed it up over the years, and you could see that if you play old games. There are some old games on the PS Vita that were never ported over to the Switch or to Steam, because there are a couple games on Steam. Um, and and they're fun. They're fun. They used to be fun, guys. Now, I like visual novels. I really do. I like uh, that I get to hear the story and also play through it. I don't mind mini games. I like mini games sometimes. I don't like to be required to do mini games. I like the option to be able to skip them because sometimes I have bad pain days and I can't really move my hands very well, and so I just want to read. But um, I'm kind of curious to see how this game pans out because I know what the new Otomato model is, and I know what the old Otomato model used to be, and so now I'm wondering if this is going to be like some sort of in between.
もしもし生きてる
Oh, right, I forgot I'm supposed to read these. So the first one was, hello? Are you alive?
やばい人類殺したなんてバレたら僕死刑になるかもしれない
This is bad. If they find out I killed a human, I'll get executed. Also, love the voice. Can tell that it's a young boy, or a kid of some sort because of the tone of voice.
あ目開けた
And here we are. I would say probably a young boy. Oh, you're awake.
気分はどうどこか痛んだりしない僕のことわかる
How do you feel? Does it hurt anywhere? Can you see me?
ああよかった生きてた本当にびっくりしたよ殺しちゃったんじゃないかと思った
Thank goodness you're alive. I was really surprised. I thought maybe I had killed you.
あ僕は決して怪しいものじゃないよ
No, I'm not the least bit shady at all, really. Okay, so interesting thing to note right here is we haven't said anything, and he seems to be responding to our thoughts, so that's cool. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? What? You think he pulled us from heaven? Is that what you think happened, scum?
君を鈍器で殴ったんでもないし崖から突き落としたんでもないし自動車で引いたわけでもないから
Hey kid, it's all very specific. Immediately bold pickup line. He might have. It's not like I hit you with a blunt object or pushed you off a cliff or ran you over with a car. Right, okay, very specific.
それじゃあ僕が一体何者なのかっていうと、
To explain who exactly I am.
まあひょんなきっかけで君の精神に入り込んじゃったってだけの精霊なんだよね。
He's embarrassed about this, apparently. You're sold, Drew? Well, I'm just a spirit who happened to lodge himself into your consciousness. Again, we say nothing.
こいつ一体何なのとか、この状況は何事なのとか、ツッコミ入れてくれるとありがたいんだけど。
Lodge in my brain there. Yeah, it does seem like that. Also, mine now. Yes. Okay, you can have him. I think you get to keep him. Nothing? No reaction to who I am or the situation you're in now? Yeah, no.
ねえ君、本当に大丈夫？僕のこと見えてる？
Hey, are you really okay? You can see me, right? We get our first options already. I'm so down with this. So we could say I see a big bug thing. Nah, it doesn't look like a bug to me. I see something not human. Yeah, okay. I see a strange looking kid. I'm going with that one. Mina, you want a bug? Mina, no. No, I said right off the bat, I was like, okay, I guess a kid. So okay. So, Drew says kid. We can compromise and do something not human, but I think I need Scum to vote. Scum, we doing bug, not human, or strange kid? Yeah. Scum says bug? Okay, we'll do middle compromise because I'm with Drew. So we got 2 on each side. Hey, Neko. And yet again, we don't say anything. But bug.
まあ、確かにそうなんだけど。
Well, that is true, but
この状況でそれを冷静に判断できる君って結構すごいよね。
it's amazing that you're able to say something like that so calmly. But guys, we didn't say anything.
でもほら、もうちょっと柔らかい言い方すると人間関係円滑にいくんじゃないかな。
You know, if you could put it a bit more nicely, I'm at least human related. Yep, new game today. We will get back to the other one, but I want to play more than one game at a time because I have so many games. So this one's Amnesia, and you just missed all the juicy gossip.
とりあえず僕のことは認識できてるようで何よりだよ。
Anyways, I'm glad you can at least see me.
それにしても君、落ち着いてるね。もし君が目覚めたら。
Still, you're really calm. I thought the moment you woke up, you'd be like...
キャー、ここはどこ？あなたは誰？
What? Where am I? Who are you?
ってなことになると思ったんだけど、まさか記憶だけじゃなくて人格まで飛んじゃったのかな。
Yeah, so Drew, to fill you in on that, I guess Mina has told Neko that she will adopt him, and now they are parent and child. Yes, Neko. In fact, a lot of people do. And the funny thing is Discord also thinks that it is Amnesia Dark Descent from the horror series, not Amnesia Memories, which, by the way, this game is a decade old. I don't know how long the Amnesia horror series has been around, but I think it's safe to say that Discord doesn't know what the fuck game I'm playing. Very formal child, yeah. True. Uh, or something like that. But wait, your personality didn't fly off with your memories, did it? We're not even saying anything, guys.
大変だ。
This is bad.
とりあえず最初から説明するね。
Well, for now, let me explain things from the beginning. So, clearly, he already knows, I mean, besides the fact that this little spirit has lodged his face. You like that one, Scum? Has lodged his, himself into our consciousness, and now I guess he's part of us. Wow, hold on, hold on. I know there's jokes here about him being inside us, and that's super weird since we called him a kid. but it's okay, it's okay. uh, yeah, Neko, no, not playing a horror game on a weekend morning. Which, by the way, your Saturdays usually are packed. I'm surprised you had time to show up. Mino, why can you not finish that game? Oh, Neko, you don't like it either? At least playing it? Okay. Uh, so anyways, besides the fact that this kid spirit thing has lodged himself into our consciousness, he knows that our memories are gone, and he thinks our personality is gone as well, like we have no emotions because we didn't seem concerned at all about the situation we're in. So he seems to know a lot about us, and that's interesting, especially since he's going to explain things from the beginning. Oh, Mina says, okay, so Amnesia is suspense the game. Um, the whole game is one creepy event after another. Your hand in-game starts to shake when stress gets high. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that.
僕はオリオン、とある別世界から来た精霊さ。
I'm Orion. Or is it Orion? It's Orion, right? Wait, did he say it? We're gonna... Oh, I can't play it. So we're gonna...
で、ちょっとした用があって人類の世界に向かってるところだったんだけど。
I was on my way to the human world for some business, and by accident I sort of... Hold on. I wanted to see if we could go
とりあ
back.
えず最初から説明するね。
Ah, we can at least hear it that way. Okay, so it doesn't say anything, but if I click on it, it plays the sound. Oh, Neko, so it's real scary. Hey, hey, Scum, why haven't you played them?
僕はオリオン、とある別世界から来た精
Orion.
霊さ。
Okay, so it's Orion. But I'm so American, it's gonna be Orion. A spirit from a distant world. I was on my way to the human world for some business, and by accident I sort of
その途中で君の精神と衝突してね。
collided with your mind. Okay, so does that mean that we weren't in the human world? Because if he was on his way to the human world and he collided with us, we must have been floating out somewhere between worlds. Okay, okay, Scum. Okay, that's true. You know what? I guess we're just gonna have to buy you a computer for Christmas. That's just what's happening. Yes, Mina, that's what I just said, and she said that she can't. Uh, no. No, Scum, you will not. You will take it and you will like it. Actually, I already got you a Christmas gift, so, too bad.
僕にもよくわからないんだけど、何かの加減で君の心の中に閉じ込められちゃったみたいなんだ。
I don't understand it myself, but for some reason I'm trapped inside your soul now.
そして君はその衝撃で意識を失ってたみたいだね。
It looked like you lost consciousness from the impact.
で、言いづらいんだけどさ。
And, well, this is kind of hard to say, but...
実はその時、ついでに君の記憶も飛んじゃったみたいなんだよ。いや、参ったね。
It kind of looks like your memory skedaddled too. What a mess. Okay. So, Orion has put us into quite the predicament. This little spirit collided with us, knocked all of our fucking memories out of our head, and now is part of us. So, yay, I guess. There, Scum. There's that face again. Sorry, go ahead and yell at me. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to critique the art, but I kind of like it. I kind of like all these little things. I like... It's like nostalgic for the way that Otomate used to do their visual novels, which was a lot more alive and interactive than what they currently do. I know I said a lot of things that probably don't make sense to you, but please say something. No, I understood, or I don't know where to start. I'm gonna say I understood. Yeah. Huh? Really?
そっか、そもそもいきなり変な空間で目が覚めて人外の存在がベラベラ喋ってるんだもんね。
I guess you did just wake up in a weird place with someone not really human talking to you.
こんな異常な状況じゃ何言われても信じるしかないよね。
You had no choice but to believe me given the circumstances, huh? Well, I mean, like, we could be dreaming, I suppose. I've had weirder dreams. I had a dream that my ferret, who I didn't own anymore because I had to give him away before we moved to Hawaii because we couldn't bring ferrets into Hawaii because they're not, well, that particular ferret was not native to the islands, and so we had to give him away. Anyways, I had a dream and my ferret turned into a vampire. But not a person. It was a ferret vampire. So I've definitely had weirder dreams.
僕の不注意で本当にごめん。君の記憶を戻すためなら何でも協力するよ。
I'm really sorry for my carelessness. I'll do anything to help you get your memories back.
そうしないと多分僕君の中から出られないんだよね。
Besides, if I don't, I'm not sure I'll be able to separate from you. Ooh, we're stuck with him forever.
はっきりとはわかんないんだけど。
I'm not absolutely sure, but... Oh. I was trying to hide the box. How do we think we can hide the box in this game? Nope. Just keep pressing buttons until something works. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, well, that went next. I think I'm trapped inside the place where your memories used to be. Guys, I'm just literally pressing every button.
僕が君の精神に入り込んだ分、君の記憶が押し出されたってイメージしてもらえばいいかな。だから、
No, no,
君の
no,
記
stop!
憶が戻れば、今度は僕の方が押し出されると思うんだよね。
I accidentally turned auto on. Think about it like your memories were pushed out by the amount of space I take up. So if your memories were to return, then I would get pushed back out instead. I don't like you saying it like that. I really don't.
もしかしたら他にも方法があるのかもしれないけど。
There might be another solution. Okay, that brings up the log. And that brings up the menu. None of those make the box go away. Oh well.
今はそれ以外方法が思いつかないんだ。
But aside from what I just said, nothing comes to mind.
記憶喪失にさせちゃったことは本当に申し訳ないと思ってる。だから一緒に記憶を元に戻そう。
I feel awful that I made you lose your memories. Let's work together and try to get them back. Okay, chat, you get to choose. Are we gonna be like, dude, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard, or agree with him so that we can get Mr. Mind Spirit out of our head? Mina says agree with him. Okay. Okay, Scum also says agree. Okay. Hold him like a shield as you march into the future. Is this the kind of visual novel where he gives you your memories back with a sausage infusion? Scum! I'm sorry, Neko. Sorry, Scum, you were the next one. And I'm also used to you saying some pretty shady shit. Neko, you need to get to writing some of these. He might be here to give us our memories back with a sausage infusion. I'm not entirely certain, Neko. I can say that I'm pretty sure this game is not rated M for mature. So, not much sausage having here. I leave the porn writing to the experts. Oh, Scum, he called you an expert.
よかった。ありがとう、分かってくれて。でも本当なら。
I think it's super interesting though. Okay, so I don't know how many people in chat play visual novels, but one thing that's been a staple since they started doing voiced characters, so a long fucking time, has been the mouth flap, okay? Where they make the mouth move when the character talks. That way it looks more realistic, I guess. I don't know exactly, but the point is that thank you, Neko, but I'm not good at taking compliments. No, Scum, he definitely was including you. It was not a general statement. So nowadays, the technology to get characters to talk looks a lot more natural. Even VTubers, you can see it with the way our mouths move. Some still open and close like this. Some you can see a lot more movement. But in visual novels, they've upgraded that system so that the mouth moves roughly in the same pattern that the words, the sounds, would come out in. However, because this one is so old, you can see that they just have his mouth going every time he talks. Like it doesn't actually move with any of the sounds. It just moves when there's supposed to be words. Even when he was dotting, you know, not saying anything at all, his mouth was still making the mouth movements. Yeah, I think if you have a fic about knife play, you're considered an expert. Oh, damn, I'm not an expert. I don't have knife play. All right, thanks for understanding. I kind of expected
はっきり
a
縛れ
you better start running. Oh, Orion is not used to people being nice to him.
とか言われてもおかしくないとこだよね。
I would have understood completely if you were that harsh with me.
君って理解が早いんだね。頭が柔らかいっていうか。
You're pretty accepting of things, huh? A very mellow temperament. Yeah, that's me. I'm pretty mellow. We chill here, guys. We chill.
うん、こういうのもなんだけど、閉じ込められたのが君のところでよかったな。
It is weird to say. It might be strange to say, but I'm glad that it was your mind I got stuck in.
とにかくそういうことで。
Well, I guess that's just how it is.
これから僕と君は協力して、君の記憶を取り戻さなきゃいけないんだ。
like my works in progress or something? Is that what you mean, Neko? I haven't seen your backlog, RJ. I don't know what's in there, but I bet a Coco's curry that there's something just as spicy. Oh, speaking of scum, actually, you might be proud to hear this. Yesterday, a friend of mine said, "RJ, do you have any pegging fix?" And I was like, "I only have one, and it's very short." Which you know which one it is. It's the one with Clavis. And then I said, "But I know Scum has written some pegging fix." And she's like, "Oh yeah?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me give you those links." And so, if you've recently got kudos or comments, my yes, exactly, I can be counted on for pegging, I guess. I was surprised you only had 3 pegging fix. So, or at least on AO3, you only have 3. But I linked them to her, and I guess she enjoyed them. So, yeah. So that's actually what I had said. Is when I told her I only had one, I was like, if I'm gonna write anal, usually I write M/M, you know, men, gay men. Well, or bi men, but whatever. Point is that super hard. Mina, you right. um, but yeah, this person was specifically looking for not necessarily femdom, but a woman pegging a man, which is much different than a man having sex with another man. Yeah. So for now on, I'll work with you as hard as I can to get your memories
僕
back.
にできることなら何でもするって言いたいんだけど、
I'll do
実
any.
はいろいろと制約が
Oh,
あって
he
ね。
wasn't done. He wasn't done. I'll do anything you need me to do, is what I want to say, but I actually have some limitations. Oh, he's honest. I
僕
like
は
him.
人類に干渉できないんだ。君に触れることもできないし、君が僕に触れることもできない。
Yeah, because you're a spirit. I get that. Like, that all makes sense. I can't interfere with the human world. I can't touch you, and you can't touch me. Okay, yeah. You don't
そもそも
exist.
君以外の人間には僕の姿は全く見えないし、声だって聞こえない。
Neko, his limitations, no anal. We're getting a lot less than, or a lot more limitations than, than no anal here, apparently. We can't even touch. Oh, fuck me. Leah, I need you to to come over here. I'm wearing the wrong slippers, and I found my other slippers under my desk. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it was up. Oh, actually, Neko, you're right. He is stuck in my mind. So that sucks for him, because do you know what goes on in there? Lots of stuff. Lots and lots. Thank you. What's more, people around us won't be able to see or hear
だか
me.
ら聞き込みすることも君の代わりに働くこともできない。
So I can't investigate much for you, and I can't move in your steed.
さらに言えば君から10メートル以上離れることもできない。
In fact, I can't move more than 10 meters away from you. Or what? He vanishes? Like, if he's stuck in our head, what happens if he moves 10 meters
何
away?
でもするって言ったけど結局君を応援するくらいしかできそうもないんだ。
Oh my god, he's so useless. I said I'd do anything, but it looks like all I can really do is cheer you on. Yeah, that's the face I'm making, actually. That is exactly it. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I forgot. It does things. Hold on. Uh, 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 uh. Can I not go back?
何でもするって言ったけど
Oh, fuck
結
me.
局君を応援す
So I
るくらい
can't
しか
rewind.
できそうもないんだ。
Okay. Well, it's better than having no one, right? No matter what, I'll always be on your side. I promise it won't be like the culprit was Ordeon all along. Apparently I can't rewind. I could just look at the backlog. I guess that's okay. Maybe? Yeah, I can't rewind. That's fine. But you're still useless. Oh, okay, hold on. I did just call him useless. Maybe I should tell him. I kind of want to bully him. Who wants to bully him with me? Do we want to be nice to him or do we want to bully him? We've been nice to him so far. I guess I'll be like, I appreciate it. You can cheer me on and do absolutely nothing to help. Mina says we should kick him. Okay. I can get behind that. I can. I kind of want to bully him. Let's bully him. Let's bully this kid in our head.
いた。
Ah, that hurt.
今の言葉刺さった。本当に刺さったよ。胸のこの辺にぐさって。
Holy shit, he's so dramatic. He's melodramatic, guys. Your words really sting. They stab me here in my heart like a knife.
で、あのさ、本当に何も覚えてない？
So you really can't remember anything?
名前は？名前くらいはなんとなく思い出せないかな。
Well, Mina, he is some sort of spirit from another world, so Faye? I say so. I agree. What about your name? Do you think you can at least remember your name? Okay, so if I remember correctly, she literally has no name. As you could see, we don't even get a name in this box. Normally, in Otome games, you at least get a name. I didn't actually kick him, Scum. I just called him useless. Yes. And in fact, when people talk about this game, they call her protagonist because she doesn't actually have a name. So we get to name her whatever we want. What do we want? What do we want to name her? You know what? She's pretty. I'm gonna name her Anna. Oh, that's a horrible sound. There we go. Anna. Wait, not a big A. There we go. Little A. Yeah, we'll name her Anna. Yeah, that's my name, Anna. Oh, sorry. It just kind of popped in my head.
そっか。
I see.
でも君が名前を聞かれてそれを思い出したってことは、それが正解なんだと思うよ。
But if that's what you remembered when you thought about your name, then it's probably correct. Okay.
大丈夫。一歩前進だよ。
Good. One step forward.
よし。それじゃあ、ここにいても仕方ないし、とにかく君の世界に戻ろう。
There's no point, or all right then, there's no point staying here, so let's go back to your world. Well, okay, but I have to point out that he didn't say that we're from the human world. He said he was going to the human world when he kind of collided with us. So when it says, let's go back to your world, how do we know that's the human world?
ここはどこなのかって？それは説明が難しいんだけど。
What is this place, you ask? It's hard to explain.
パラレルの中間。そういう表現が一番近いと思う。
Okay, yeah. The space between dimensions, that's the closest description.
この世にはあらゆる可能性がある。そしてその可能性の数だけ平行世界が存在する。
This world has many possibilities, and there exists as many parallel worlds as there are possibilities.
例えば、ある世界の君は学校に通っているかもしれないし、別の世界では働いてるかもしれない。
Now, while he's saying this, these are the most boring possibilities. And I'm not sure I'm down with that. He's all like, for example, in one world you may be going to school, and in another you may just be working. Like, yeah, sure. Those definitely are.
ここは並行して存在するいくつもの世界のどの世界にもつながっていない平行世界の隙間。
Okay, I kind of like his serious face. I wonder how old he is as a spirit. This is the space between those many parallel dimensions that isn't connected to any of them.
平たく言えば、君は今世界の隙間に宙ぶらりんの状態でいるんだ。
To put it bluntly, right now, you're suspended in the rift between worlds. I like to call it the nether, or the void.
でも僕には、君がどこの世界から来たのかわからない。
Uh-oh. But I don't know which world you came from. Orion! You're... You really are useless. Like, not even just little guys, he's super useless.
あ、でもどの世界も君のいた世界であることに変わりはないよ。
Oh, but any world is still a world that you were in. Okay, I see what you're saying, but what if... Yeah, the useless list. But what if we go to a world where I already exist? What happens then?
平行世界に正解不正解は存在しないからね。
So, when he pulled me out of my world, does that mean I got pulled out of every single world? There's no such thing as a right or wrong with parallel worlds. Okay. I kinda get what you're saying.
だから君が本来いた世界へ戻って記憶を取り戻そう。
So let's go back to the world you were in and recover your memories. Okay.
そうすれば友達に話を聞くとか携帯の履歴を見るとか記憶を取り戻す方法はいろいろあるよ。
Okay, so what I'm getting here, and even though I know a little bit about this game, I'm getting the feeling that there's gonna be some... He seems to know a lot about this. Well, Mina, he literally was... Yes, exactly, like he's done it before. I was gonna say... that, he definitely travels between worlds, is what he's said before, and while he may not understand exactly what happened, he seems to have a good idea of what happened. So I'm thinking, you might be right. He might have done this before. But what I was gonna say is, since we're talking about all these parallel dimensions and things like that, I wonder if we're gonna be doing some like world jumping, because whether there's a right or wrong for what world we came from, which he says there is no right or wrong, how do we know that that world is our world and the memories we're recovering are actually our memories, right? Do we have to figure out what world we're from, right? There are lots of ways to do it, like talking to your friends or looking at your phone's history.
あ、でもちょっと待って。相談する相手だけは十分気をつけて。
Oh, but just a sec. Be very careful of who you trust.
人類は凶悪で残酷な生き物だからね。よほど信頼できる人以外には記
I
憶喪
love
失
this
なんて言わない
narrative,
方がい
okay?
い。
I love this narrative that spirits keep talking about how horrible human beings are because we lie, cheat, and steal. And that's what he's even saying here. He's like, humans are brutal and cruel beings. You should only tell people you really trust about your amnesia. Um, so, like, this is a different game, obviously, than the other ones that we've been playing. But it seems to be a reoccurring theme that spirits are like, man, humankind fucked up.
ありもしない記憶を植え付けられるかもしれないからね。
Otherwise, they might try to give you memories you've never had.
俺はお前に100万円貸してるんだからちゃんと返せよなとか。
Like, you owe me $10,000, so you'd better pay me back. Or something.
そういうことを言われても本当かどうか判断できないでしょ。
There's no way you could tell if what they said was true, right?
最低なダメ男を彼氏だって紹介されて本物の彼氏を奪われるかもしれないし。
Ah, do you guys think that this is some foreshadowing? Some horrible jerk might introduce himself as your boyfriend and take you away from your actual one. Yeah, if you have amnesia, you probably don't remember your bank account either, so you can't even pay them back. Scum says the Playboy character. Yeah, like seriously, actually there's a Hollywood movie about a guy who finds this well-to-do woman and she has amnesia, and he convinces her that they've been married and his million fucking kids are all hers. And meanwhile, the kids are all like just happy to have a parent who actually cares about them. It's an old movie though. Not like black and white old, but definitely came out in the 80s old. Anyways, yeah, so I wonder if this is some foreshadowing. So we've got somebody who claims we owe them money. Which is also funny because that's kind of what happened with Faye and Cowboy Bebop. You guys ever watch Cowboy Bebop? Faye gets woken up from some sort of cryostasis, and some guy is all like, "Hey, I'm married to you, and you don't remember me at all." And the doctor's like, "Yeah, and you owe a lot of money." And that's why she becomes a bounty hunter, is because she's trying to pay off her debt, only to have her supposed husband leave her. And turns out he was actually working with the doctor, so that they wake up people, play this whole con on them, and then get them to pay back money they never owed. So you might get told you don't have a job and then get fired later on. Okay, so we've got owe people money, fake boyfriend. I don't know why someone would tell us we don't have a job and then we get fired from it. Neko, that's what I said. I said Faye and Cowboy Bebop. Am I not saying her name right? Yeah. Like, I opened it up with that. I said... I forgot her last name was Valentine, but you're right. You're right. Okay, okay, yes. Yeah, I did open it up with that. I was like, "Oh, that's like Faye and Cowboy Bebop. You guys ever watch Cowboy Bebop?" And then I started talking about her her backstory, which yes, that's literally the backstory. Just how she became a bounty hunter.
はたまた縁もゆかりもないやつが親友を名乗ってマルチ商法に誘い込んできたり。
Wow, these are all really weirdly specific things. Or someone with no relation to you tricks you into joining a pyramid scheme. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Cults?
最終的には落ちるところまで落ちて気がつけば外国行きの船で輸出されてるかもしれない。
Oh my god, Orion, just like chill out, man. Or maybe you wind up in a situation where you found yourself being shipped off overseas, okay?
ね、そんなことになったら困るでしょ。
Right? It'd be terrible if that happened, right? Yes. You might be overthinking it.
そうかな。
You think so? Yeah.
でもね、逆に考えてみて。運よく優しい人に接触できて。
Are we really doing this? Guys, we're really doing this. Let's think the opposite. You get lucky and meet a nice person, and you tell him or her your situation.
そうしたら君はどうなるかな。
In that case, what would happen to you then?
順当に考えれば記憶がありませんなんて言ったら強制的に病院行きじゃない？
If you said they had amnesia, wouldn't they force you into a hospital? If I meet a nice person who I trust and I tell them I have amnesia, I doubt they're gonna force me.
記憶が戻るまで保護って名目で病院とか家とかに軟禁状態になるんだろうね。
This little freak is so neurotic. I kinda like him. You'd probably be confined to your hospital room until your memories returned. Oh my goodness.
多少は外に出るにしても基本閉じこもることになるでしょ。
Even if you were allowed outside sometimes, for the most part, you'd be shut up inside, right?
普通はそれでいいんだろうけど、君の場合はそれじゃ困るの。
For other people, that might be okay, but for you, it isn't. Why not, Orion? Or Orion?
君の記憶は脳や精神のトラブルでなくなったわけじゃないよね。
Ah, your memories haven't disappeared because of any mental or physical problems. Well, I think that covers both of these. The fact that you collided with our being and knocked our memories out of our head, yeah.
僕っていう存在によって押し出されてしまったものなんだ。
They're being pushed out by my existence. Oh, do you think we could get an exorcism? You think we could get him out that way? I wonder.
だから病院や家で保護されても君の記憶が戻るわけじゃないし、むしろ刺激がなければ悪化する。
So staying home or at the hospital wouldn't help. In fact, without stimulation, you'd just get worse.
病室で誰とも会わずにぼーっと過ごしてたらいずれひどいことになるよ。
Sitting around spacing out in the hospital room without any memories would worsen your mind.
それこそ水の飲み方とか呼吸の仕方とかすら忘れてくかもしれない。
You might forget how to drink water or even how to breathe. Okay, suddenly I'm not okay with him being in my head.
そんな恐怖のバッドエンドを回避する明日のためのその1。
Advice to avoid such a terrifying ending. Number 1.
情報収集。
Gather information.
できるだけ積極的に人と会って元々の自分がどういう人物だったか探るんだ。
Oh, this is going to be fun. Try to actively meet people and investigate what kind of person you used to be. So what? We go like, hey, are we friends? Am I nice? What do you think about me? That sounds like a pickup line. I think we're going to end up with a boyfriend.
自分が何者で、家族は誰で、どんな交友関係があって何をしていたか。
Who you, your family, and your relationships were and what you were doing.
そうやって情報を増やして記憶の外堀を埋めていくんだよ。
Increase your knowledge and fill up that outer part of your memories.
そうすればきっとそれがトリガーになって君の記憶は戻っていくはずだ。
Once you do, I'm sure it'll trigger something and the rest of your memories should
そうし
return.
ていくうちに今度は僕が押し出されて君から分離できるはずなんだ。
As that happens, I'll be pushed out and eventually be able to separate from you. Guys, we're literally giving birth to a spirit.
今の状態じゃすごくリスキーだけど、それが一番確実な方法だと思う。
It's a long shot given our situation, but at the moment, it's the best plan we have.
ごめん、不安にさせる話ばっかりしちゃったね。
Sorry, I keep talking about nothing but negative things. Oh yeah, he's super neurotic.
でもまあ、まずは家族に相談すればいいんじゃないかな。
But first, I think it would be good to confide in your
精
family.
霊が精神に住み着いたって言って信じてくれるとは限らないけど、最低限君の情報は教えてくれるよ。
They won't believe that a spirit got stuck in your head, but they'll at least provide some information.
後のことはそれから考えるとしよう。
We can think more about the plan after that.
さあ、それじゃあ君の住む現実の世界へ戻ろう。
Now, let's go back to your
やり
world.
方は簡単だよ。目を閉じて思い浮かべるんだ。
The method is simple. Just close your eyes and think. But if we have no memories, what are we supposed to think of?
記憶を失った君が何かを思い浮かべることができたなら、それが君の望む世界だよ。
He knows exactly what I'm thinking. Right, I forgot. With no memories to influence you, whatever world you can recall is the world that you desire. Oh.
ただ、その世界は複数あると思うから、
Only, I think there are several worlds like
君が
that.
これだと思う世界を選択して。
Choose the world that you feel is right. Oh, okay. Chat. I'm gonna try to do a poll here, okay? We're gonna do a poll. Ooh. Which world? And I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 3, or 4, okay? Obviously, top down, okay? And we're gonna do a minute. So vote for which world, guys. Dun dun dun. Heart World, Spade World, Clover World, or Diamond World? Ooh, I like the way Diamond World sounds. So they're card suits, obviously. And just saying, you guys suck. You guys suck big time. Every single one of you voted for something else. And that's almost over. Okay, what was your vote then, Scum? What was your 2 votes? Okay. So Spade is what you wanted to vote on, okay? Okay. So okay. I'm gonna take a brief break so I can get more water and something to snack on because I'm hungry again. And then I'll be right back and we'll play some more. We'll play whatever world we end up going to. Okay. uh, BRB. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna I'm gonna sit for just a minute as I try to figure out which one. So Scum, if you're back and you wanted to choose Spade, uh, what did you choose so that I can remove that one from our choices? Some like rice cracker wafer thingies. They're not exactly crackers, but but they're crunchy and cracker-like. Since I have to, uh, you know, keep yeast out of, I'm sorry, not yeast, wheat out of my diet. These are kind of my snack stuff. I'm allowed to have lots of rice and lots of corn. Those things like are pretty much the staples of my diet. Ah, thank you, Oli. Um, speaking of, it is September, so you should have got that for cheaper. It's cool. Twitch is awesome during September because they offer subs at a reduced price. Um, I think it's 30% off this year. And since subs are about, I don't know, 6 USD now, I don't remember. 30% off of that would make it under $5 again. Yay! Uh, yeah, we were just trying to decide which world to go to, and then I had to take a quick break to grab a snack. So, you popped in at the right time. Which one would you choose? Yeah, so I did a poll, and, oh, you meant through them in order. Okay. I did a poll, and, everybody chose a different one. So now I'm stuck at exactly the same place as I was before the poll. You do need to do them all eventually. I assume, based off of what world you're in, is what guy you're going to end up romancing. So, I don't honestly know who is who because I haven't, played this game before, and we only got a brief view of all the guys at the beginning. And while I know about them and this game in that sense, I don't know who's associated with what uh, card suit. So Ollie Ollie votes heart. Okay, okay. I did get a vote for heart. So now we have two votes for heart. We'll go heart. And yeah, I think you need to do them all eventually. Um, but most of the time, I like to save what I think is going to be my favorite for last or second to last because then it keeps me interested in the game. I'm like, okay, okay, got to get through this one to get to the person looking forward to. But since I don't know who anyone is associated with, I can't do that. I can't just choose. Um, so I like to give chat the option to choose which one we go into, because sometimes some people have seen the games, but not all of it, you know? Anyways, we're gonna go with Heart. Sounds like a good one, since we've got two votes for it. Ooh,
ええー、
right. Orion is, this.
ちょ、君起きて。お願い早く起きて。
Did we pass out again? We passed out again. Okay. Hey, you, wake up, please. Wake up quick.
あ、目が覚めた？
Ah, you're up.
あの、どうしよう。ここって病院だよね。病室だよね。
Oh, interesting. Okay, so Orion was talking about how, we might end up stuck in a hospital, and look at this. We are, in fact, stuck in a hospital. um, what should we do? This is a hospital, isn't it? Isn't this a hospital room? I like him too, but I also want to be so mean to him. Because he's useless.
こんなところでパジャマ着て寝てる君って明らかに入院患者だよね。
You're sleeping here in pajamas, so that means you're a patient, right? Yeah, so I've decided I like him, but I like him because he's pathetic and and I want to bully him. So I've been mean to him so far, and it's fun.
ああ、病院に入れられるのだけは避けようって話したばっかりなのに。
He did, in fact, just finish explaining that we need to avoid hospitals. I just finished explaining that we need to avoid
どうし
hospitals.
てこんなことに。何か今の君の情報を探れるものはないのかな。
Yeah, Neko, I definitely have a type that I like, and that's people I can make cry. Hey, Scum, nothing. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. Why are you here? Is there anything here that could give us some information? uh, so Ollie was saying that they like Orion, excuse me, and I said I like him too, and I want to bully him. And Neko said, sounds so familiar. So that's what you came back to. That I like to bully people because I'm a big meanie. Why are you here? Is there anything here that could give us some information?
あ、ベッドに名札がついてる。
Oh, there's a name tag on the bed.
うん、君の名前は君が思い出した通りみたいだね。
Oh, he's so happy that we got our name right. Scum wants to bully Tenna, and I bully Scum. It's a circle of bullying. Is this when we sing like the circle of life or something? You know? Nuenya! Okay, so it looks like your name is just as you thought it'd be.
他に携帯電話か身分証ってないかな。
Let's see what else. Do you have a cell phone or an ID card? Scum, you're so funny. Okay. I know he has a reason for being happy. We at least remembered our name, but it's funny to think he's like, thank fucking God you at least remembered that. I know. It's so funny because we're sitting here going, Orion, you are so fucking useless. What? You're not doing anything to help us after you caused this situation. He's like, yeah, I know. But, also, you fucking suck. He's like, you are also useless. We're just the useless duo. We're literally fighting over the brain cell. He's in our head.
あ、ベッドの下にカバンがあるよ。起き上がれる？
Oh, there's a purse under the bed here. Can you get up?
いった！
Ow!
びっくりした。大丈夫？どうかしてる僕にも痛みが伝わってきたよ。
Oh no. Oh no, guys. Oh no. Ack, that that was a real shock. Are you okay? I felt it too since we're merged together. Uh, Ollie, yeah. Hey, Mina. Uh, so we're having some fun, realizing that Orion here and us, the MC, are fighting over the one brain cell because he thinks we're useless as well as we think he's useless. That explains so much. The MC's dumb is contagious. and then, and then, I just found out that uh, Orion gets to feel the pain when we feel pain, and since we're merged together, which makes things so much more fun for me because if there's anything I'm good at, it's being mean to myself like no one else can, which is why bullying doesn't work for me. Because I'm like, bitch, you can't even treat me the way I treat myself. So, like, it all rolls off my back like a duck and water. Yes, scum, yes. And also, Mina, yes, they are. Totally. Probably useless. Both. So yeah, now I get to be mean to myself and bully Ordeon. This is so fun. What? We must compliment RJ to punish them. No. Ollie, what? What? It's the best plan. There's nothing that could go wrong with this.
なんだろう今の痛み。あ、君、首に包帯が巻いてある。
Be kind to yourself or else. Where did that come from just now? Oh, you have bandages wrapped around your neck.
首だけじゃないや。腕にも足にも全身傷だらけって感じだね。
Uh-oh, we're really fucked up, guys. It's not just your neck, they're all over your arms and legs too. It's like your whole body was injured. Oh, so that hurt a lot. Well, joke's on you, I like pain. No, Mina, he said he didn't hit us with a car. He was very specific on that.
あ、そっか。君はこの怪我で入院してたんだ。もしかして交通事故にあったとか？
I don't think he can lie. But Mina is convinced that Ordeon is a liar. Oh, I see. You were probably hospitalized for these injuries then. Maybe you were in a car accident? I haven't taken one, Neko.
動けないほどの怪我ってわけじゃないみたいだけど、動こうとするとちょっと痛いね。
I don't want people to know my kinks, and it's fun to keep them guessing. That's something a true paranoid would never say. It doesn't seem like you're too injured to move, at least, but moving still hurts a bit. I'm coming in.
あ、誰か来た。
Ah, someone's here! In relation to Orion lying, got it. That he didn't hit us with a car, got it.
おい、いつまで寝てるつもりだよ。
Oh, Kakihara. Okay. Hey, how long are you going to sleep? Oh, his voice is so low. Wow. Yeah, I think I like him. Is that a dermal piercing on his, like, below his collarbone? Bark, bark, tug the collar. Yeah, okay, I'm down for this. And it's Kakihara too. I like him. Did I read this already? I'm already so lost. Did I read this already? Well, I'm going to read it again. Hey, how long are you going to sleep?
もう10時なんだけど、寝ぼけすぎだろお前。
I am not used to him being so low. I kind of like it. Yeah, Mina's right. RJ, me. I have filters and Mina does not. So maybe I'll take it on stream one day. In fact, Scum suggested that I do a stream where I rate hands, drawn hands. Because I definitely do not have a hand fetish. Ah, he didn't end up being your number one favorite, but he is number one for appearance. Let me guess. Let me guess. Yours was the blonde guy. Who's the blonde guy? It's already 10 a.m. You slept in enough.
え、だって入院患者だよ。寝てて当然じゃないの？
Hey, she's a hospital patient. Recovering is normal.
この人、病院の人じゃないよね。君の知り合いかな？
It's already 10 and you've slept enough, and he's on the no list. Okay, but you could still pull his collar, okay? This guy isn't hospital staff. Maybe you know him.
たく、何ぼーっとしてんだ。目、覚ましてやるよ。
It's Toma, isn't it? The blonde guy in this game is Toma, and I'm gonna guess that, yeah, no, he's totally your favorite. I'm gonna guess, Oli. I think you also have a soft spot for Yukio, or Yukio, yeah. Sheesh, what are you spacing out for? I'll wake you up. Oh yeah, you gonna kiss me? I was not expecting that. This was so perfect. So perfect. I was like, what? You gonna kiss me? And he did. I wish I could get rid of this screen. I don't. Oli, do you know? Do you know how to make the screen, the box go away? Because I was pressing everything and I couldn't figure it out. Oh my god. This usually gets you arrested unless you're hot, right? Yeah. Ollie managed to keep a secret. Oh no. Okay. Well, right out of the gate. Love it. Love it. Okay. Okay. Uh, so this is gonna be maybe the guy who says he's our boyfriend, but is not really. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, okay. Ollie had trouble with the controls for this too. Okay, that's unfortunate because I've been pressing everything and I can't figure out how to get it off. Yeah. Nothing is working. Hmm. Oh well.
ごめん、君とつながってる感覚遮断させてもらいます。
No, that's even funnier. Ariane is all like, I don't want to, I don't want this. Oh, that's a good one, Mina. I'm gonna add it. You know what? Actually, well, no, Scum's kind of in and out. So, quote add. I gotta be quiet while typing. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, okay. Um, but no, this is hilarious. What? Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut off our connection for now. Orion's like, not into being kissed.
君大丈夫？ごめんね、何もできなくて。嫌なら抵抗した方がいいよ。
His hand's behind her head, too. Like, this is not just a kiss, guys. This is like forceful. Sorry, dude going through a tunnel, losing signal. What? Is that what Orion is saying? Is that what you're trying to say, Mina? Are you okay? I'm sorry, I can't do anything about this. If you don't like it, you need to resist. Yeah, we're not resisting.
っていうか、いつまでキスしてるつもり？
He's getting mad for us. He's so cute. I love him. Just how long is he gonna kiss you for?
なんなんだよ。今日は恥ずかしがって暴れないの？
He is very cute. I think I like him. Uh, what's with you? You're not gonna get all embarrassed today?
嫌がられないとやめ時わかんないんだけど。
If you don't resist, I don't know when to stop. Obviously, we got a dynamic going here.
おとなしくしてるなら先進むぞ。いいのかよ。
Since you're keeping quiet, I'll take that as consent. Is that okay?
ちょっとそれは本当にご勘弁ください。この子あなたのこと覚えてないんで。
Wait, seriously? Give us a break here. This girl doesn't even remember you.
僕が叫んだところで聞こえないって分かってるけど。ねえ、本当大丈夫？
I know you can't hear my voice, but listen to me. Anna, is this really okay?
マジで寝ぼけてるな。
Oh, you really are half asleep.
俺、退院手続きしてくるから、それまでに着替えておけよ。戻ってきたら声かけずに入るぞ。
I'll go take care of the discharge papers, so get dressed. I won't knock on my way back in. Okay. I'll slowly get dressed then, okay?
じゃ、また後で。
See ya. I think this was a good
行っ
choice.
ちゃった。
I think this was a good choice.
はあ、びっくりした。
Yikes, that was a surprise.
とにかく今の男は君の彼氏みたいだね。
Anyways, I think that man just now was your boyfriend? Maybe.
っていうか、もし彼氏じゃなかったら入ってくるなりキスなんて大問題だよ。
That's not exactly right, but okay, Ordeon. If he wasn't, coming in here and kissing you like that is a suable offense, assault and battery.
彼氏なら当然なのかもしれないけど、君は全然覚えてないんだし、無理することないんだよ。
I guess it's normal if he's your boyfriend, but you don't remember anything, so you don't have to put up with it, you know?
それよりまずは着替えないと、あの人に着替えを見られちゃう。
Oh no. Wait, if you don't get dressed right away, he's gonna see you changing. We can't have that, can we?
そういえば退院手続きしてくるって言ってたよね。君もう退院するところなんだ。
Sorry, I'm eating. He said he was going to take care of the discharge papers. Look like you're all ready to leave then. Ah! It's spacebar. It's spacebar. That's how you make the thing go away. You press the spacebar. Literally hit everything else, but not spacebar. Motherfucker. I thought, okay, so usually when enter works to move the screen along, spacebar usually also uh, works. Oh, I didn't look up anything. Oh, wait. Ollie, are you saying you played the Switch version of Amnesia? I already own this one, so I didn't want to buy uh the the port because, I don't want to spend that much money on it. Sorry, thank you, Ollie, but yeah, I'm using the PC version. I'm so sorry for not saying that ahead of time. I don't know if I read this, but I was eating. He said he was going to take care of the discharge papers. Looks like you're all ready to leave
い
then.
きなり入院中とは言っても思ったより状況は最悪じゃないみたいだね。
Phew, I know we woke up in a hospital and all, but it really could have been worse. What do you mean could have been worse? Because like it seems like we're injured and some guy walked in and kissed us and is all like, since you didn't make a big deal about it, I'm gonna assume that I'm allowed to kiss you now. So so it seems like we were supposed to make a big deal about it. I mean, we could have, Mina. You're right. We could have been stuck in the hospital forever. And if that's the case, we'd forget how to breathe, according to Orion here.
退院手続き代行してくれるくらいならあいつは相当親しいんだろうし、今後も頼りにできる可能性は高いよ。
Neko! You're right, though. It could have been worse. He could have been ugly. He could have been ugly, and then we'd be really upset, right, guys? It's only okay because he's pretty. He's close enough to you to take care of the hospital paperwork in your place, so there's a good chance that you can rely on him.
本当に信頼できる人間なら記憶喪失を隠すこともないだろうし、意外と先は明るいかもしれないね。
Okay, but I'm gonna say something here, okay? Knowing what I know about hospitals and paperwork, that means that we're either married, which I can almost guarantee we're not, or he's a family member. And that does not bode well. I mean, I'm down for it, but let's look at the facts here, okay? Let's look at the facts. Pretty, funny, or kind, any one of these. It's like an inclusive or statement. Those are who I find attractive usually. Ah, okay, Mina. Uh, Looks is lower on the list generally. Okay. Yeah. No, but let's look at the facts here. So, dude walks in, knows us really well, enough to be able to handle our discharge paperwork. So, probably family member. Even if they're not going by that, almost everybody knows that. I mean, like, this is a universal thing. Random people can't just handle your paperwork. um, and then he comes in and he kisses us, and normally we put up a fight, according to him. Um, and since we didn't, he's taking that as consent that he's allowed to kiss us now, without asking or anything like that. So, dude, you know what? If this guy is our brother and we started out the whole game. See, Mina, Mina and I are on the same page. Oh no. That's fine. I'm going to operate as if this is a very taboo sibling relationship. If he's someone you can really trust, there'd be no need to hide your amnesia from him. Things are looking up.
ていうか、なんで彼氏が退院手続きしてくれるんだろ
But why is your boyfriend taking care of all that
う。
paperwork?
あいつも君も高校生か大学生くらいだろうし、普 通は親がやるもんじゃないの？
Hi, guy. Hey, Orion. You're welcome to the conversation. Welcome. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. You both seem like high school or college students. Wouldn't your parents normally take care of something like this? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
いや、まあ退院させてくれるならなんだっていいけどさ。
Yep. I'm calling brother. It doesn't really matter now. What matters is that you leave the hospital. Okay, Orion. Okay.
あ、とにかく着替えようか。体痛むだろうからゆっくりね。
Anyway, you need to get dressed. You're in pain, so take it slow. Parents or brother? 10 minutes later.
置いてあった服着れた？よく似合うね。
What, did you
かわ
like
いい。
disconnect from us so you didn't see anything? I bet he didn't. I bet he didn't disconnect from us. He's like, oh, oh, okay. This is what a human body's like. Were you able to put on your clothes all right? Looks good, actually. Pretty cute.
さて、あとはさっきの男が帰ってく
He's
る
a
のを待つだ
gentleman.
けだけど。
Okay. Ollie, let me just remind you that he literally collided with us, shoved our memories out of our head, and is stuck fused to us. Scum's with me. We got a perv in our brain. He looks, but respectfully. Ollie. Okay. So we do have a perv. But he won't admit it. But he said sorry and he's helping. Yeah, and we called him useless because he's doing nothing. I guess now we just need to wait until that guy comes back.
ただいま着替えた。
I'm back. Done changing?
はっぶ
That was close.
な。もうちょっと着替えるの遅かったら完全に見られてたよ。はっぶな。
If you had been just a little slower, he totally would have seen you.
確かにさっき声かけないで入るって言ってたけど、普通本当にノックしないで入ってくる？
He did say he'd come in without knocking, but is it normal for people to actually do that?
親しき中にもって言うよね。ここはビシッと文句言っとく？
I know the two of you are close, but still, maybe you should tell him? Okay, chat. 1 or 2. We could tell him to knock, or we could just say nothing. I'm still operating under Dude's our brother and has a thing for us. Scum has put him on our fuck you list, but not fuck you list. Okay. We're establishing boundaries. Got it. We're establishing the boundaries. Right. You can at least fucking knock. He does. You're right, Ollie. He does seem to expect MC to be defiant, to struggle, as he said, or put up a fight. Okay. I'll go with you two. You guys are right.
だからさっきしないって言っといただろう。文句ならその時言えば。
I told you before that I'd come in without knocking. You should have said something then.
なんか本当に様子おかしいな。退院して大丈夫なのか？
You're really acting weird. Is it really okay for us to leave?
いや、大丈夫です。だよね。
Yes, it's okay. It's very okay, right, Anna?
あれ、お前朝の薬飲んだ。ゴミ捨てた様子ないけど。
Huh? Did you take your medicine this morning? It doesn't look like you threw anything away.
あのさ、お前痛くないの？どうやったら毎日飲んでる痛み止め飲み忘れるんだよ。
Aren't you in pain? How could you forget to take your painkillers? He's gonna surprise us with food and sex, huh? Mina, he's our brother.
さっさと飲めよ、バカ。荷物片付けてるから。
Just take him already, idiot. I'll pack up your stuff.
言葉がザクザク刺さる。
No, no, Scum, it hasn't been confirmed, but even Orion is all like, why is he handling your stuff if he's your boyfriend? Because, shouldn't your parents be doing that? Until it is confirmed, I'm gonna fuck a rocker boy. Okay, Mina, yeah, no, that's fine. Well, yeah, I mean, you could fuck him even after it's confirmed, it's fine. Oh, his words are like tiny stabs to the heart.
でも一応心配してくれてるのかな。とりあえず世話は焼いてくれてるみたいだし。
But it seems like he's worried about you. Maybe he's just trying to take care of you in his own way.
あ、とにかく痛み止め飲もうか。痛いのは確かだしね。カバンの中にあるそれかな。
Anyway, you should take your painkillers. It's true that you're in pain. Maybe they're in your purse?
意外と片付いてるな。棚の中も空だし。お前、昨日自分でやったろ。
He is really surprised. I didn't expect this room to be cleaned up like this already. The shelves are empty too. Did you pack yourself up yesterday? We're gonna go with that. Those are words.
本当だ。記憶を失う前に君が自分でやったのかな。
I want a little fairy in my brain to remind me to self-care. Okay, so Ollie, I'm gonna remind you that first off, you do have a little fairy in your brain, okay? They just don't remind you to self-care. And second off, as somebody who is married to a little fairy who reminds me to self-care, it's not all that it's cracked up to be all the time. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's not. Huh? Oh, he's right. Maybe you cleaned it up before you lost your
とり
memories.
あえずここはうなずいておこう。っていうか余計なこと言えないからうなずくしかないよね。
You should just nod for now. Actually, you don't really know anyway, so all you can do is nod.
特にやることなさそうだし、もう行くか。が、看護師にはさっき挨拶してきたから。
Looks like there's nothing to do, so we should go. Oh, and I thanked the nurse on the way back here, so don't worry.
家まで近いけど、タクシーの方がいいよな。
It's not that far to your house, but I assume you'd prefer a taxi?
なあ俺、お前の家の周りよくわかんないから、自分で道順説明してくれよな。
I don't really know my way from here to your house, so you'll have to provide them with the directions. Uh-oh! We got a problem.
家？
Wait, your house? Oh, that's cute! Look at this! This is so cute! Hello? Where to?
無茶ぶりきた。
This is just too much! I'm not very good with directions, or maybe I have the address written down? 1 or 2, guys. I'm thinking we're gonna go with 1. Because who writes their own address down? Oh, but if we have an ID card, that would work. I got a 1 and a 2. I need a tiebreaker. If we showed him our ID card, he might be able to just... It's a tie, it is. Mina says 2. Okay. We're gonna write the address down. Or see if we have it.
口で言えよ、そのくらい。
Just tell him.
しょうがない
Looks like I've got no choice.
な。あ、すみません。場所をうまく言えないんですけど、とりあえず寄進母神の方にお願いします。
Oh, he's talking so politely, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact address, but we'd like to go somewhere around Kishinboshin. Yeah, okay, but Ollie, let me just remind you that playing it again will always be like the first time again for you, because you just don't have the memory for it.
あとは曲がる場所を指示しますんで。
Guess he's only rude to us, yes. I could explain where to turn from there.
かしこまりました。
Understood.
ふう、なんとか切り抜けた。記憶喪失って想像以上にハードだね。
Ah, we managed to get through that. Having amnesia sure is
彼
rough.
が言った行き先の名前に心当たりとかありそう？家に着けば何か思い出せるかな。
Do you remember anything about the place he mentioned? Maybe you'll remember something when you get home.
ここが君の家か。家族と一緒に住んでるのかな、それとも一人暮らしかな。
What are you trying to say, Mina? What are you trying to say? Huh? Sharp teeth, painful facts, well-intended cruelty? RJ's primary communication methods. So this is your house. I wonder if you live with your family, or maybe you live alone?
あ、まさかこの男と同棲？
Wait, or maybe you live with this guy? Well, Orion, we definitely don't live with this guy because he would know how to get here.
何自分家に見とれてんだよ。行くぞ。
What are you staring at? Let's go.
おい、どこまで行くんだよ。
Hey, where are you going?
あ、やばい。ここだったの
Uh-oh,
か。
we passed it. So he said yabai there. Okay. Yabai. And I was watching a video that Mina showed me the other day, and it was talking about how we learn textbook words and sentences in Japanese, and then the guy was saying in real life, and he was using yabai for everything, and it was so funny. Because he's all like, textbook, oishi. Real life, yabai. And then it was all like, there was cool and disgusting, and basically yabai could be used for everything. So it was funny. Especially since I just heard it now.
鍵出さなきゃだよね。カバンの中探してみて。見つかる？
You'll need to find your key. Try looking in your purse. See anything?
もしかして鍵出そうとしてるわけ？
Ollie, I see the Japanese fuck. Yeah, you know what? I would agree with that, except for it's not considered a curse word, which makes it even better because you could be like, oh, that was so cool. Oh, that was so shit. But you're right. It's like fuck. You could be like fuck or fuck. Fuck yeah. Oh, this is so fucking good. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, bye. Did I already read this? I don't remember. Are you looking for your key or something?
俺が預かってるだろ。どうやったら忘れられんの？
I have it, remember? How'd you forget that?
しまった。怪しまれちゃったかな。
Oh crap, is he suspicious now?
ワンルームか。君一人暮らしみたいだね。
So it's just one room? Looks like you live alone.
ってダメ。キョロキョロ見回したら怪しまれるよ。
Wait, stop it! Anna, if you look around like that, he'll get suspicious. It's true, he will.
なあ、片付けはやるからお茶入れて。
Anna, I'll clean up, so make some tea.
なんと、怪我人をこき使うつもり？
He's gonna clean our house, though. Like, I think we can make tea. Orion, come on, we're not rude. What? He's telling an injured person to make tea?
隊員の許可が下りたってことは、最低限の日常生活はできるってことだろ。
Yeah, see, he's got a point. Since the hospital allowed you to leave today, that means you can take care of simple, everyday stuff by yourself.
倒れたらベッドまで運んでやるから、俺がいる間にリハビリしろよ。
And if you collapse, I'll carry you to bed. Think of this as rehabilitation period.
なんてスパルタ式なの？ 仕方ない。お茶っ葉探そうか。
He really is our fucking brother, isn't he? Okay, even if we're not like related by blood, because let's face it, Otome writers hardly ever put blood relatives together. All of the games are almost fucking brother, yes, are pseudo incest. So like most of the time they don't do real incest. So they're sometimes cousins, but more times than not, it's like, oh, my family adopted yours because you lost your parents, or something of the sort, or I was born from a different family, so they're half brother and sister, which is still incest, but yeah, almost every time it's a step sibling, or where you're both from different parents, and then your parents got together. It's a big trope in Otome, specifically. But it also makes a lot of sense based off of kind of how families work. So, remember how we were playing that game, Analog, A Hate Story? I know that it's Korean, but they were talking about how uh, the main family branch didn't have an heir to pass on the line. So they adopted somebody to pass on the name. And while those are some sort of distant relatives, Neko, no! Scum. Neko's being mean to you. Yes, incest is reserved for scum snooping feels death stare. um. Anyways, this was definitely something that happened in Japan quite often because family names, again, only passed down from the male heir. So, especially in the early 20th century, so 1900s, wealthy families who ended up having no heirs or children in general would often adopt adult men to carry on their family name. From what I hear, it still happens, in the 21st century, but I don't know how common or anything that is. Yeah. So point is that while incest does get used in a lot of romance games, it's always pseudo incest. It's not even actual incest, and people tend to make a big deal about it. So like, I don't care. I'm down for taboo relationships in fiction. I think it's hot. So whatever the case is, brother or not, we gonna fuck him. What? This guy's way too strict on you. I guess you can't help it. You'll have to look for the tea.
で、この場合のお茶って何茶のことだろ
Wait, exactly what kind of tea does he mean anyways?
う。緑茶、麦茶、紅茶、もういっそ直接聞いちゃう？
Green tea, barley tea, black tea? Maybe just ask. Okay, we get 4 choices. And if he wants tea, I'm going to assume it's not barley tea. And I'm going to say it's not black tea. We'll do green tea. Because as a patient just back home, we'll yeah, we're going to do that.
何言ってんの？苦いの嫌いなんだけど。
I was wrong. What are you saying? I don't like bitter things.
お子ちゃまか。
Another trope that I love. So, sweets are associated with children and women, okay? You're the manliest of men. if you like bitter things, if you don't like sweets. So they use it a lot in Otome games, having the male love interest actually not like bitter things, so they like sweet things because it's a gap moe thing. It's like, yes, he's a man. He's the manliest man, but he also likes sweet things. They do tend to give it to kuderes and tsunderes. Given the opportunity, Scum would probably check my browsing history and would also likely be disappointed. Are you are you trying to say that Mina, you are trying to take over Scum's parental role? How old is this guy?
ま、いいけどさ。
Oh, which explains why Orion actually is making a big deal about it. Because he's like, I don't like bitter things. You know I like sweet things. Um, and so Orion is being all like, what? He's not a kid. He's not a kid. He's supposed to like bitter things. That's what men do. Only kids like sweets. Neko says, I will absolutely stick with being a girly man who likes dessert then. Mina says, not my intention, but yes, Ollie, you're right. Like Nobunaga and Ikemen Sengoku. It's not just Nobunaga, but yes. So they've got Nobunaga or Oda, who, united Japan. And in that game, hey Con! Wow, it's been a long time. Welcome back. She actually does, Neko. You're right. So Nobunaga in the Ikemen Sengoku game is, this warlord who united Japan, okay, by fighting and killing everybody who opposed him. That's how you do it, And but in the game, he likes sweets. In fact, he likes conpeto, which is sugar candy. Like literally, it's just sugar. It's melted sugar made into candy. That's it. And they give him that because it's a gap moe thing. So yeah, Arteon here is making a big deal because I don't even know what this guy's name is. Okay, I don't fucking know his name. Is this Ike? I don't know. Anyways, because he's like, I like sweets, and he is clearly not a child.
はあ、彼いつまでいるつもりなんだろう。なんか人んちの荷物手際よく片付けてるけど。
How long is he gonna hang around here? It looks like he's putting your stuff away.
この家の鍵を預かってたわけだし、もしかして入院中の世話全部彼がやってくれてたのかな。
Oh, that makes a lot more sense why he had our key, because we were probably in the hospital for a while, seeing as how we were all bandaged up and injured. And he said, that they let you go home, which means you can do simple stuff. Still calling that he's your fucking brother, though, okay? He had a key to this place, so maybe he was taking care of you the whole time you were hospitalized.
どういうこと？親は何してるんだ親は。
We don't have parents. What is the meaning of this? What exactly are your parents doing?
まあ今はとりあえずお茶入れよっか。
And I am gonna guess more than anything that we're not actually blood related. I'm gonna guess that it is a matter of adoption sort of thing. That we were young and when our parents passed, and then I'm guessing his parents passed too. So, calling it. These are all my predictions so far. Oh well, I guess you should just make some tea for now. 10 minutes later.
だいたい片付いた。着替え類は触ってないから自分でやって。
I want to remind you guys of the sound options here. Because remember when I had to turn down the music so much, okay? And I showed you that I had to keep the volume for the voices at high. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Like how does this make sense? How does this make sense at all? Voices at that high should definitely be a lot fucking louder than they are because the background music almost drowns him out sometimes. Like that just doesn't make sense. That's why I left the voices on high because almost always they are way too quiet. Fucking ridiculous. Anyways, that about does it. I didn't touch your clothes though, so you can take care of that yourself. He doesn't want to touch our undies. He's definitely our fucking brother. But he's kissing us! What's that all about? Is the tea ready? Bring it to the table. I brought some sandwiches. Wow, he's so nice to us though. Okay, I kind of like him. You haven't had anything to eat since morning, right? You should eat something. He may be a little rude, but he cares in his own way. Jesus Christ. Apparently this is the case because Orion says the same thing. He's got a harsh way with his words, but he takes good care of you, I guess. Anyway, you should eat.
聞きたいことはいっぱいあるけど、何聞いてもすぐに見透かされそう。絡むの難しいね。
There's a lot you need to ask, but he already seems suspicious, so no matter what you learned, it might work against us.
No, もうこんな時間か。俺帰るわ。
Oh, it's already late. I'll go home. I wanted... Guys, I don't know his name. When are we gonna learn it? He's finally leaving. We're free from all this anxiety.
そろそろお前限界だろ。一人の間は誰も面倒見られないんだから。横になっとけよ。
You're probably about at your limit. Nobody here will be able to take... I can speak, I promise. Nobody will be here to take care of you, so you should just lie down.
な、明日も来るから。
Oh, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm just gonna say okay. Oh wait, no, we're supposed to argue, right? Yeah, okay. So he expects us to put up a fight, so I'm gonna put up a fight. Because I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So we'll be like, you don't have to. And he might explain what our relationship is.
だってお前様子おかしいし、俺は一日くらい予備校休んでも平気だから。
You're acting strange. There's no problem if I take one day off from prep. Oh, he's taking prep courses, which means he's trying to get into college. Okay. Well, at least we know his age now.
あ、予備校生なんだ、こいつ。
Huh. So he also attends a prep school. Yep.
じゃ、また明日。
I should just stop saying things because it looks like Orion is going to say everything that I'm already saying. So what's the point? Anyways, see you tomorrow.
あ、鍵はキッチンカウンターの上に置いといた。明日は普通に客として来るから。
Oh, I left the key on the kitchen counter. I'll just be a guest tomorrow.
寝坊するなよ。
Don't sleep in.
やっと一人になれたね。
Oh, you're finally alone. Okay, so Con, let me give you the rundown of what we're doing. We're playing the game Amnesia, which is 10 fucking years old. But I've never played this game. I know a lot about it because most people are really bad with keeping spoilers under wraps, especially a game that is that old. This guy here, Orion, is a spirit who is traveling to the human realm and somehow collided with our soul or something and knocked our memories clear out of our head, and now he's stuck in our head. and nobody can see or hear him because he's in our head. And he thinks that if we can get our memories back, that we can um, push him out of our head. So that's what we're doing. We are trying to figure out who we are, and dude who just left uh, totally just kissed us right as soon as we woke up. Yeah, actually, I hear that Orion here is as annoying as, "Hey, listen." And he does. He talks a lot, which is funny because as I'm saying things like, "Hey, sugar is often associated with children and girls," and then Orion's like, "What? He doesn't like bitter things like green tea? How old is he?" So, like, clearly he's just expressing all of my thoughts too. I don't even need to talk anymore. He can do it all for me.
なんかすっごく不審がられてた気がするけど、とりあえず病院に連れ戻されるのだけは避けられた。
It seems like he had a lot of doubts about you, but you avoided being brought back to the hospital.
はあ、それにしても疲れたね。
But you really seem
今
tired.
朝まで入院してたんだもん。疲れるの当然だよ。あいつ無理させすぎじゃない？
You were hospitalized since this morning, after all. Of course you'd be tired. That guy was pushing you way too hard, wasn't he?
部屋の中も探ってみたいけど、もう体が限界みたいだね。横になって休みながら携帯のチェックしようか。
We need to search around this room, but it feels like your body is at its limits. You should just lie down and check your cell phone. Oh, right, that's another thing. Orion here, since he's kinda fused with us right now, stuck in our body, he can also feel what happens to our body. Like pain, or when Mr. Mysterious came in and kissed us, he was like, I'm gonna sever the connection! He didn't like being kissed by a dude.
カバンの中身は。
Whew, let's see what's in your purse.
あれ、携帯ないよ。
Wait, you have no cell phone?
なんで？今時の若者が携帯持ってないなんてことあるの？
Why? All young people these days have a cell phone, don't you?
あ、病院にいる間は必要ないと思ってどこかに片付けといたとか？
Oh, maybe he put it away somewhere since you didn't need it at the hospital.
家探ししたいけど、とてもそんな体力はないよね。
I feel like that would be the plot of several hentai, huh? Yeah, Mina knows all that stuff. Meanwhile, I just download programs willy-nilly. We should look around for it, but you don't have the strength.
あ、とりあえず財布の中だけでもチェックしよう。身分証があるかもしれないし。
You know what's funny is he keeps telling us to look in our purse, and we never do. You guys, we really are two idiots fighting for the one brain cell. Anyway, for now you should just check inside your purse. You might have an ID card or something in there.
あるある。
Let's see. Oh, there!
明賀大学心理学科1年。
Oh.
大学生なんだ。
Myoga University, first year, psychology. So you're a college student.
さっきのあいつは明日予備校だって言ってたよね。
He said that he had prep school tomorrow, right?
あいつは浪人したのかな？それとも年下なのかな？同年代くらいなのは確かだけど。
Yep. Does that mean he decided to study for exams for a year? Or is he younger than you? You look like you're around the same age. Um, so it is very common for people to take exams to get into the schools that they want and not get into them. So then they tend to go to prep school, uh, either either before they take the exam or to study so they can take the exam again. The entry point here is clearly RJ. You know what, Neko? It's actually scum, okay? That's the entry point. But because while I say that I just download things willy-nilly, that's not true. I mean, especially with Mina here, she definitely, keeps me not doing suspicious stuff, I guess. uh, I don't know if I read this. I think I read it. Okay, we're just gonna go on.
今日一日喋ってたのに未だに名前もわかんないよ。
Even though we talked to him all day, we still don't know his name.
でも家の鍵を預けておいたり退院の手続きを頼んだりしてたわけだし。
But he had your house key, and he took care of your hospital discharge papers. Guys, he's our fucking brother.
記憶を失う前の君があいつを信用してたのは間違いないよね。
There's no doubt you trusted him before you lost your
で
memories.
もこれって普通彼氏に頼むことじゃない。よっぽど家族同然に付き合ってたのかな。
And this isn't something you normally ask a casual boyfriend to do. He must be more like family, too. Is that popping up for anyone else? Oh. Yeah, it would work. It would work. If somebody told me that they were going to buy me Otome games or something like that, I'd get in the van. I get candy and you don't. Haha. It's it's very easy for me to click things. Hmm, hmm, Ah, I was debating. I was debating, Neko. I was debating.
ちょっと様子を見てみて本当に信頼できそうなら記憶喪失を打ち明けてみるのも手かもね。
You should watch him for a while and maybe tell him about your amnesia when you're sure you can trust him. And then it gets further into RJ's story in the van, and they're like, I get Otome games and sex? Bonus! Yeah, probably. I'm also way too trusting to begin with, okay? Like sometimes I think about how I was when I grew up, and I'm like, I got in a lot of people's cars. That was probably not a smart thing to do.
あ、本当に仲が良かったなら家のどこかにアルバムとかその手のものがあるかもしれない。
Oh, if you really get along that well, you might have a photo album or something in the house.
でもちょっと体力の限界かな。続きはまた明日にしよっか。
Ardeon, I know that you're a spirit, and I know you don't understand the physical limitations of humans, but please, dude, just shut up and rest. But you're at your limit here, so you should wait until
とに
tomorrow.
かく今日はお疲れ様。明日もわかんないことだらけだけど頑張ろう。
Anyway, good work today. We don't know what tomorrow may bring, but do your best. I believe in you. Thanks. Thanks. That does not mean anything at all to me. It's just blank. Here we are. Here we are. Uh-huh. Okay. The next day.
おはよう。あれ、誰か来た？
Good morning, Anna. Huh? Is someone here?
あ、昨日の男だ。って来るの早すぎでしょ。まだ9時前なんだけど。
It's not that early. Oh, it's the guy from yesterday, but he's here way too early. It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
ちょっと待っててもらって急いで身支度しよう。
Ask him to wait a little while and get dressed quick. 10 minutes later. We get a lot of 10 minutes later.
遅い。寝てたな。
You're late. Did you just wake up?
家に帰ったからってだらけるな。病院にいた時と同じように生活する方が体にいいに決まってる。
Don't slack off just because you're at home now. It's better for you to live the same way you did at the hospital.
だから昨日寝坊するなって言っただろ。
That's why I told you yesterday not to sleep in.
え、もしかしてそのために朝早くから叩き起こしに来たの？
A few moments later. We get a lot of those though. I don't think I've seen that so often in a game so far where they're just like 10 minutes later, 10 minutes later, 10 minutes later. Could that be the reason why he showed up early? To wake you up?
どんな厳しい生活指導だよ。
What kind of crazy disciplinarian is this guy?
入るぞ。
I'm coming in.
これ、朝飯買ってきた。それと、聞きたいことあるんだけど。
Here, I bought you breakfast. Also, there's something I want to ask you.
No, this is Patrick.
Oh, was that super quiet for it? Nope, it was fine. It was fine. Thanks for the redeem. No, no, not exactly. No, Scum, you didn't exactly miss skill talk. No, Mina. Neko was trying to lure me into clicking a link without proper vetting it, and so he made a Gil link that was not real. I was tempted. I was tempted, and I wanted to do it. Let's be honest. While I'm pretty sure Clavis is pansexual, I'm also pretty sure Clavis is not into Gil. They're just buddies. They're friends. But Chev and Gil, yeah, they'd fuck. Here, I brought you for breakfast. Also, there's something I want to ask you.
聞きたいこと？
Really, Scum? You ship Gil and Clavis? Is it Clavbert? Is it Clavbert? Is that how you say it? I don't like it. Okay. Gilvis sounds better, okay? But usually the one in the front is the one that tops. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, Gil would top Clavis. He would top him so much. I honestly could not see Clavis topping Gil. Just saying. Also, I'm eating another cracker, so. Ask?
今日で付き合って1年になるよな。何かしなくていいのか。
Oh, it must be 1 year since the parents died, I'm guessing. Which would also explain why he's in prep school, because he was taking care of getting you into school first. Or us. Whatever the case is. But when he says it like this, it makes it sound like it's something very different. So, let's make out with our brother, guys. It's our 1 year anniversary today, right? Are you sure you don't want to do anything?
そうなの？
Wait, really?
なんでいきなりそんな記念日に出くわしちゃうんだ。
Why'd there have to be some big anniversary now, of all times? Apparently we are also misunderstanding this. So, you don't need to get me anything, or will you buy me a cake then? We want a cake? Wait, actually, I think I've heard about this. Is this the one? Okay, I think I've heard about this. Cake? Scum says cake. We'll ask him to buy us a cake.
太るからやめとけよ。お前丸顔なんだから肉つくとすぐ太って見えるぞ。
I told you I'm eating a cracker. Yeah, Scum, I knew that was the answer. I heard this. I've heard this before. I knew you weren't gonna like it. You'll get fat, so no. Your face is already pretty round. If you gain weight, it'll show right away.
乙女に向かって言ってはいけないことを。
The pussy store is closed. Okay, Neko. What? That's not something you should say to a girl.
で、もう一つ質問。
One more question.
俺、昨日からお前に名前呼ばれてないんだけど、なんで？
You haven't called me by my name since yesterday. Why is that?
え？
いつもしょっちゅう呼ばれてる気がするんだけど。
You pretty much always call me by name.
てか、普段は俺が邪険にしても犬ころみたいについてくるくせに、昨日ずっと帰らせたがってたよな。
Also, I'm always a jerk to you, but it usually just rolls right off your back. Yesterday, though, it seemed like you wanted me gone.
うわ、バレてる？
Oh crap, he did figure it out. Or did he figure it out?
で、聞きたいんだけど、お前俺の名前覚えてる？
So, I wanted to ask you, do you remember my name? He did figure it out, but I mean, like, we really weren't doing a good job of hiding it.
いきなり確信をつかれた。
He asked the worst possible question. If it lets you type it in, put in asshole. Scum, I would love for that. But I think it's gonna have us, like, pick a choice. Or cake denier. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, either lie or don't lie. Yep. It just slipped my mind, or why would you ask that? Well, I'm not good at lying, so we're just gonna ask him why he would ask.
覚えてないんじゃないかって疑ってるからだよ。決まってんだろ。
Because I'm suspicious that you don't remember. Why else?
そう。やっぱり覚えてないのか。
I see. So you don't remember.
いや、本当にど忘れだよ。病院に戻すのだけは勘弁してね。
No. It really did just slip her mind. Don't take her back to the hospital.
な、ちなみに付き合い始めてからはまだ3ヶ月だから、日付なんて覚えてないし。
We're going out? Oh, I guess we are going out. I guess we are dating, huh? He tricked us. Oh, by the way, we only started going out 3 months ago, and you don't even remember that.
引っ掛けやがったな。
See, I told you guys. He says all of my thoughts. I said this 2 seconds ago, and here he is saying the same thing. You don't even need me here, guys. You don't need to watch me stream this game because Orion here is me. I am the fake creature stuck inside a brain. What? That little, he tricked us.
なんで隠したがってるのか知らないけど、もうしらばっくれても無駄。
Scum says, okay, Ardeon is like whatever, but I'm already aggravated by his narration pointing out the obvious every 5 lines. Yes. That is something that happens quite often in this game. It is known for that. And, I knew that coming in, but you didn't. Lots of people complain about Orion and his place in this game because he is a little annoying spirit creature that does say the same thing every say the I will remove my fingers from the keyboard to prevent the shaming of this game. No, it's okay. You can tell the game that it's done poorly. It's fine. But yeah. It's interesting. I think you might like aspects of the story, but not necessarily the way it's presented. I don't know why you're hiding it, but there's no use playing dumb anymore.
隠してるのは間違いないから、聞いても言わないだろうと思って鎌かけた。
I tricked you because it was obvious you were hiding something, but you wouldn't admit to it.
なんですと？
What did you say?
記憶混乱してるんだろ、お前。
Your memories are missing, aren't they?
てか、隠せると思う方がおかしいだろ。お前、記憶混乱しててもバカなのは変わんないよ。
You've got to be stupid to think you could hide something like that. Looks like you're still an idiot, even without your memories.
俺がお前と付き合ってるってすぐ分かんなかったの。様子が違ってても隠し通せるって。
You couldn't figure out from the start that we were dating? And you thought you could hide the fact that you've changed?
バカ。
Idiot.
そんなに心込めてバカなんて言わなくても。
You don't have to rub salt in the wound, name calling and all.
朝からおかしいと思ってたっての。一時的に混乱してるだけなら、そのうち治るかと思って様子見てただけ。
You've been acting strange since yesterday morning. I figured it was just temporary and that you'd get better or something.
で、なんで隠してたんだよ。
So, why'd you try to hide it? I didn't want to go back to the hospital, or I didn't know if I could trust you. I didn't want to go back to the hospital. I'm gonna just be honest here, guys. Granted, we didn't know if we could trust him either, but I just don't want to go back to the hospital.
わかった。じゃあ病院には絶対戻さない。
I got it. I won't take you back to the hospital.
え、いいの？
Wait, really?
それでもう隠す必要ないんだな。
But now you have no reason to hide it.
で、どこまで理解できてるんだ？
So, how much do you remember?
自分の名前は分かってるか？年齢とか立場は？
Do you know your name, your age, your living situation? Not really.
それは大丈夫だよね。身分証見たし。
That's not a problem. You saw your ID card.
なあ、身分証があったのか。てか、身分証がないと名前も分かんないくらい混乱してるのか。
Aww. Guys, do you hear that in his voice? He's actually worried about us. We're gonna listen to that again because that's sweet. He's actually worried.
なあ、身分証があったのか。てか、身分証がないと名前もわかんないくらい混乱してるのか。
Yeah, he's not mad anymore. He's like, oh shit, you literally forgot everything. And, and if Orion's predictions were true, um, this guy's the one who says that we're dating and we're not. Just guessing. Hmm? Oh, you had an ID card. So you're saying you're so confused you can't even remember your name without your ID?
じゃあ、一から説明するけど。
Then I'll just explain everything from the beginning.
俺の名前はシン。お前とは子供の頃からの知り合いで。まあ、いわゆる幼馴染か。
My name is Shin. Uh, we've known each other since we were kids. I guess you could say we're childhood friends.
3ヶ月前からは付き合ってた。年は1個下。高3。
Okay, he is a year younger than us. Okay. We started going out 3 months ago. I'm a year younger than you, a senior in high school.
年下だったんだ。偉そうなのに。
So yeah, he's younger, but he acts so grown up. Mina. Okay, punk rock rude as fuck Akaza. I I don't I don't know if he's okay, he is red like him. That's not why I like him.
お前の両親は海外に不倫中。
It's because
入
it's
院直後に
Kakihara.
一回帰ってきたけど、もう向こうに戻った。
Your parents are working overseas. They visited you when you were hospitalized, but they've gone back already.
で、その代わりに俺が鍵と金を預かっていろいろ面倒を見てた。親も俺のことはよく知ってるから。
I'm taking care of you in their place. I've got your key and some other stuff. Your parents know me really well.
ああ、なるほどね。単なる彼氏にしてはいろいろ任されすぎって思ったけど、なんか納得。
Ah, I see. I thought he was going above and beyond an ordinary boyfriend's duties, but I get it now.
幼馴染で恋人だったら、そりゃ親も信用するよね。きついけど真面目そうなやつだし。
You're childhood friends. No wonder your parents trust him. He's kind of a mean guy, but he seems pretty interesting.
いっぺんに話しても混乱するだろうし、とりあえずこんなとこか。
I'm sure if I say too much at once, it'll just confuse you, so I'll stop there for now.
他に気になることあるか？
Is there anything else you want to know? We're gonna ask about our injuries. Because he said if he misses one day of prep school, it's fine. And it is fine.
ああ、
Was that a different ding? That sounded like a different ding. Have I been getting them all wrong this whole time? Ouch. Uh-oh. That sounded like a different ding. Oh no. Yeah.
悪かった。
I'm sorry.
え？
Eh?
俺のせいなんだ。お前が怪我したのも、記憶がおかしくなってるのも、全部。
What, we were driving on a motorcycle and we got in an accident or something? It was my fault. The reason you're injured and the reason your memories are all messed up now.
ちょっと待って。記憶なくしたのは僕のせいだよ。
Yeah, Orion, but he doesn't know that. What? Wait a second. The reason she lost her memories was because of me. That would kind of explain why we were floating out in the nether, you know, between worlds, the parallel dimension between worlds. Because how else was Orion supposed to run into us, you know? If we were here in our world, he probably wouldn't have collided with us. So we must have been in some sort of comatose state or in and out of consciousness or something along those lines.
お前は10日くらい前、事故に遭った。その時頭を強く打ってるんだ。
Yep. You were in an accident about 10 days ago. You hit your head pretty hard.
記憶が混乱してるのは、そのせいだと思う。
I think the impact made you lose your memories.
違うんだけど、 まあ適当に誤解してくれるならその方が都合いいか。
That's wrong, but, well, I guess his misunderstanding is more convenient for us.
事故のことは
About that accident.
悪い。俺もまだ気持ちの整理がついてないんだ。冷静に話せる自信がない。
Did we fall? Did we get into a confrontation with him? Did we try to kill ourselves? Did we fall from a building? Wow. That's sounding pretty serious, right? Like this doesn't seem like it was an accident, you know? No, sorry. I still haven't really managed to think it over. I don't think I could talk about it yet.
とにかく全責任は俺にある。怪我のことも記憶がないならそのことも全部面倒見るつもりでいる。
Okay, Scum, come back. Scum, come back. He's mean, okay? He's mean, but look at this. I just want someone to take care of me. So he obviously figured out that we lost our memories. And so he starts explaining things, and he says that we were in an accident 10 days ago and hit our head pretty hard, and that's why he thinks we've lost our memories. And Ariane is just like, yeah, let him go with it. I can find a man on the side of the road who'd still take care of me and be kind. He's kind in his own way, okay? Okay? Anyway, so as he's saying here, regardless, all the blame is on me. Your injuries, your lost memories, I'm going to take care of you. Now, he didn't tell us what this accident was that we were involved in, and I'm thinking we probably got in a fight or something. Also, yeah, says the lady who likes being bullied.
おばさんとおじさんにも俺が面倒見るって約束して鍵を預けてもらった。
If I said my feelings were hurt, y'all would be nice. It's true. It's true. We would be nice. We definitely would be nice if you told us that it hurt your feelings. Okay, Pussy Store could be closed for him, but not for me. Wait, that's not what I meant! No, 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 no. I meant I like him. Okay, everyone, take your chance before it closes. I promised your mother and father that I'd look after you too. That's why they gave me your key.
申し訳ありません。
I'm very sorry.
全部俺の責任です。俺がもっと気をつけてればこんなことにはなりませんでした。
It's all my fault. If I had just been more careful, none of this would have happened.
本当に申し訳ありませんでした。どんな形でもいいから償わせてください。
I'm really sorry. Please let me make up for this. I don't care what I have to do.
シン君、私たちは君のせいだなんて思っていないよ。
Shin, we aren't blaming you for this.
あ、
Hey, we got a little memory back. Okay, but you guys do realize, right, that once we remember everything, Ordeon is going to be gone, right? So, by getting our memories back, we're literally killing him. I mean, not exactly killing him, but removing him from our life. We probably won't be able to see him if normal people can't see him. And the only reason we can see him is because he's currently stuck in our head. You know, part of us. Huh. That's sad. Not sure I want to do it, guys. Maybe we can tread on some memories, okay? And then keep Ariane with us.
ねえ、今の過去の記憶じゃない？シンがご両親に謝ったところだよ、きっと。
Hey, wasn't that a memory of the past? I think that was Sheen apologizing to your parents.
シンの言葉をきっかけに記憶が蘇ったんだね。
It looks like Sheen's words triggered a memory.
よかった。やっぱり完全に忘れてるわけじゃないんだ。
That's great, so you really didn't forget them completely.
どうかしたか？
What's wrong? I'm gonna be honest. Because it seems like being honest has been the right answers, and fighting with him has not. Like we should have asked him what kind of tea he wanted to drink or what he wanted to drink instead of just assuming. So we're just gonna tell him a memory came back to me. Oh no, that didn't sound like the same beep. Uh-oh.
そっか。
I see.
よかった。一応思い出せるんだな。
Look at that smile. Look at that. That's good. It sounds like you can remember some things again at least.
もしかして昨日の朝君の様子がおかしいって気づいてからシンはずっと気を張ってたのかな。
You know, Sheen may have been bracing himself for this since yesterday morning when he noticed you were acting strange.
そうだよね。彼女が記憶ないんじゃないかって思ったらショックだよね。
It must have been a shock to realize that his girlfriend had lost her memories. I think... Okay, Scum, welcome back.
厳しく見えたのもシンが緊張してたせいかもしれないね。
He acts pretty tough, but that might be because he's anxious.
お前、動けそうか？
Can you walk?
その辺歩いてみようぜ。何か思い出すかもしれない。
We should take a walk around here. You might remember something.
そうだね。見慣れた風景を見れば記憶にも刺激があるかもしれない。行ってみよう。
That's right. Seeing familiar places might jog your memory. Let's go. Oh no! That's your important thing, Scum! I will check it out after stream because we're almost done here. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ah, perfect. Scene change. Okay.
この辺がお前の実家のあった場所。
Looking
思い出せ
over
ない
your shoulder is the
あ、そう
sexiest thing a guy can do. You're such a slut, Sheen. We're gonna save. He's so skinny. Okay, guys, we're saving. That's it. That's it for today. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna watch it. No, I'll do it afterwards. I'll do it afterwards. Because I don't want to have to be silent while I'm watching it. But thank you, Scum, for the clip. Wheat is streaming, so we're gonna go raid Wheat. She is she's Japanese, and she streams in English to work on her English, and it looks like she's playing The Last of Us right now. So we're just gonna drop in, say hi. I'm gonna hand you guys off. You get points for going on a raid with me. So just click the button and then show up on her thing. It's just nice is all it comes down to. Spread the love around. Anyways, I'm gonna take you guys on over there. But before that, let me get my stuff out. We're gonna play this again tomorrow. Same time, same place. I think. Yeah, yeah, we are. Same time, same place tomorrow. We'll continue with this story, and then I'll have my schedule up for next week, and we'll figure out what I'm doing there, because I'm gonna rearrange my schedule a little more, because it's not quite working out yet, and I'd very much like to have a schedule that actually works for me. But that's how it is, when you're starting over and starting new and everything like that. So, oh, and one more thing. I have to be doing this so that I can hopefully make a little bit of money, and you can stay or prevent commercials. If you guys have a Prime account from Amazon, that is, you get to subscribe to one channel for free every month with your Prime subscription. I believe you have to link your Prime account to your Twitch account. I'm not sure exactly, but go ahead and click the subscribe with Prime. I honestly don't know how. but you could do it. And if you do it for me, I get some money out of it. And you get emojis and no ads. But thank you everybody for coming out tonight. I had a great time. This game's actually kind of fun. I'm surprised. I'm surprised, honestly. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about it being a good game, but like when we only had 5 Otome games, like the bar was really low. So yeah, I'm liking it so far. Okay, let me set up the raid, and then we'll do thing. Let's see. Okay, /raid. Okay, click on that, guys. I will take us over to the raid, not in 5 seconds. And yeah, see, I got like a whole minute to hit the raid button. Yeah. So thanks for coming out. We'll do this again tomorrow. If you can't make it, I'll get my VODs up on my YouTube channel. And keep practicing your Japanese and all that fun stuff. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming.